29 wounded, please pray. It was another deadly weekend for one of America's most gun-restricted cities. This weekend, more shootings in the city of Chicago left 5 men dead and another 29 wounded. The deaths cataloged the 500th person to be killed by gun violence since the start of the year, according to ABC7 Chicago. Found at 4:45 p.m., the 18-year-old man who became the 500th victim was shot to death in the East Chatham neighborhood. He suffered one gunshot wound to the chest and later passed away when he was taken to the hospital. Another man, a 24-year-old, was killed shortly after 12:30 a.m. on Monday in the same neighborhood. He was walking with a few other friends when someone opened fire, shooting the man in the head and killing him instantly. The other 3 deaths were just as senseless and tragic. A 30-year-old man was killed when a vehicle approached and an unknown assailant inside shot him several times in a drive-by shooting. An 18- and 20-year-old were both killed when they pulled their guns on each other, each getting injured and subsequently passing away from their wounds. At least 29 people were injured in various shootings in the city over the weekend in an explosion of violence that is sadly all too common in the Windy City. Last July, the city surpassed 400 homicides by the end of the month, a startling escalation as just 4 years ago, Chicago didn't witness 400 homicides until Thanksgiving was around the corner. Over 100 alone were shot over the July 4th weekend in the city, and 14 of those lost their lives, according to Breitbart. In 2016, there were close to 4,400 gun violence incidents with at least 800 homicides. With 2017 shootings getting close to matching the previous years, Trump already stated that crime and killings in Chicago have reached such epidemic proportions that I am sending in federal help. 14 shootings in Chicago this year. Chicago is one of the strictest cities when it comes to gun control laws. In contrast, however, gun crime has only continued to skyrocket. It's a situation that's deteriorated so much that one sheriff described the city as a war zone. Speaking about Chicago's mayor, Rahm Emanuel, who fought against Trump's efforts to secure the city, Sheriff Thomas Hodgson said, "This is a mayor who's overseen a city that's basically a war zone now with crime. It's about politics." This entire situation evidences how unreliable gun control is as a means of reducing gun crime. With those who intend to commit crimes refusing to follow laws in the first place, only law-abiding citizens are disarmed when such legislation becomes law. The respected conservative Dr. Thomas Sowell wrote an article titled, "The Great Gun Control Fallacy," in which he demonstrated how little data there is to support the gun control argument. If gun control zealots had any respect for facts, they would have discovered this long ago, because there have been too many factual studies over the years to leave any serious doubt about gun control laws being not merely futile but counterproductive, he wrote. Until meaningful reform of Chicago's draconian gun control laws take place to create a safer atmosphere for Chicago's residents, our thoughts and prayers will be with the victims of these crimes. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.